welcome back. This is A from High Five Sci Vibe Tarot. This is your daily 3-card spread, past, present, and future. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps tomorrow's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Oops. Okay. I would continue shuffling off cam so you could see your card and we could make it faster. I apologize if I pause in between readings. I hear a lot during readings and English is not my first language, so please bear with me. And oops. Okay. What happened? In the past you could, were you married, recently married? This is stability, happiness, fulfillment, feeling like you have it all together. And in traditional Rider-Waite, this is a celebration, happiness, joy, having everything that you need or everything that you feel you need right now is with you already. Manifested everything that you wish to manifest. Plenty of time to celebrate. In the past, there seems to be a celebration about your accomplishments, about being with the love of your life. However, right now, you seem to be stuck, seem to be offering yourself like a sacrifice of some sort. Are you going through a major hurdle in this marriage? Or there is an ant. I'm sorry about that. I am really getting being stuck in a relationship. Is this an arranged marriage? You seem to be, I'm picking up on the energy that somebody is not happy because of how they turned out to be when they said yes to that something that was celebrated in the past. I am reading this as the traditional Rider-Waite, wherein there was a celebration, happiness, joy, marriage, fulfillment of a dream in the past. However, there is something right now that is hindering you reaching your potential, and there could be something in the past wherein you traded. There was a trade-off. You said yes perhaps to this marriage, or perhaps something that is requested by your partner. You said yes to that with the expectation that something will be returned to you. You made that ultimate sacrifice, but I strongly feel that you are already doubting that decision in this current moment. And this is a search for enlightenment, starvation, with the guarantee or assurance that you would eventually get what you traded in the beginning. It's like the gift of the Magi, giving your hand, but the partner gave you a watch. And there was such a trade-off that was hard to bear right now, and perhaps there is uncertainty, or if not sadness, looming in about this trade-off, or about something that you have made a major sacrifice. Perhaps you are thinking, as I have mentioned, that you are not the same person as you were when you were single, and you are also confused as to whether dismissing these feelings of yours, thinking that, oh, it's okay, I'm gonna see the light at the end of the tunnel anyway. It's okay to feel sad right now, perhaps I will be happy in the long run. You are having that script, or you are having that conversation, self-conversation, if there's such a word, self-talk. You're having that self-talk, and perhaps you are regretting what you have chosen in the past, but at the same time you are easing, or you are soothing, you are giving yourself a pat in the back. You feel alone, perhaps you feel so alone right now, and nobody could just understand why you made that choice and why you are sticking to that choice. But deep inside there is some sense of loneliness. I'm picking up loneliness. This could be something that is happy, celebratory, and this is something that is neutral, but right now I am picking up on loneliness, not being the same person as you were yesterday, not feeling happy as you used to, and now you are telling yourself it's okay, you're not supposed to be happy, it's not sunshiny and rainbows. You're dismissing your own feelings. I am picking up on that, or the people around you may be doing so, dismissing your feelings, dismissing how can you be a leader to yourself? How could you say yes to yourself? How could you be that person who would manifest, or who would say yes, or would take action on what you truly want? There seems to be an imbalance looming in the future, and perhaps I am picking up on imbalance in a sense that you are not saying yes to yourself, or you are not, somebody is domineering, somebody is this King of Wands may be somebody whom you are dealing with, could be your husband or wife, the one you're married to, and they are full of charisma to a point that you are already imbibing their energy of dismissing your own loneliness or your own unhappiness, because they are full of charisma and they are full of charm. And however, they have red flags, or this relationship has red flags. Somebody may be rash and domineering, and there's some a dubious kind of energy around here, dictatorial and filled with deception. You run the risk of getting through a codependent or controlling, manipulative, narcissistic relationship, or you could also be in the beginning of getting into that vortex of that narcissistic relationship, or you could be an empath, and you are absorbing energies that are not for your highest good, and you're half recognizing it, if there's such a word, half recognizing it, because one time you would label it as a red flag, and then the next day you would tell yourself, oh no, that's just, you will make excuses. So stop making excuses if the red flag has been raised, or if you are seeing that there is a red flag around this relationship. Okay, see, control. The advice for you is, the Magician in this position is an energy of control, energy of deception, and perhaps you are invited to recognize whether there are deceptive energies around you, whether this energy makes this energy so strong, very charming but very narcissistic, dismissive, gaslighting, ghosting, everything that you could think of as somebody who, it's like playing you in their hands. You may have been making sacrifices to a point that you are stretching yourself way too thin. So be mindful of those manipulative energies around you. It may not be for your highest good, and you might surrender to this charming individual to a point that you are already making those needless sacrifices, that you are now starting to give sacrificing perhaps for family, for a loved one, but sacrificing to a point that you are neglecting yourself. So beware of this manipulative planner, of this controlling energy, charming but domineering individual around you. This could be you. You could be like burying your feelings down and not acknowledging them. You could be feeling lonely, but you are dismissing it. So be mindful that people are taking control of your emotions and how you should feel. It's okay to feel lonely, it's okay to feel sad, but if you sit on it for a while to a point that you are already neglecting self-care, or you are already dismissing all these feelings, then you run the risk of getting into that vortex, or getting into that loop, or into that pattern of draining yourself in the process. And unfortunately and usually it is disguised in the guise of love. So beware of controlling energies around you. So I guess I would have to leave it at that. Continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below, and I also do zodiac love oracle readings. Check out your sign if you have, obviously you have a relationship dilemma, and I would link that as a playlist at the end of this video. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.